Warning. The following podcast was intended only for an immature adult audience. Movie quotes, song lyrics, and historical facts are paraphrased rather than verbatim based solely on the limited intellect of the dude speaking, for they are not scholars, but rather uncultured. This is their attempt to become cultured dudes. Listener discretion is advised.
She had made some sourdough bread. And it was really good. And I'm like, dude, I really want to learn how to do that. That'd be fun to make my own shit. Because I thought, like, okay, I'm starting my garden from seeds. Like, I'm not buying starts unless I have to. And I'm like, that'd be really cool if I can fucking do, like, because I was getting, like, eggs and stuff from my Amish friends. I've gotten some, like, pork products from them. I'm supposed to be getting some, like, potential beef eventually. I'm like, dude, that'd be so fucking cool if I could just do, like, a BLT and it all be, like, shit that either like I grew my own tomatoes, I'm growing lettuce. If I can make my own fucking bread and do all this, that'd be really cool. And so she's like, I've got a bunch of starters if you want sourdough starters. I'm like, holy shit, yes, please. Yeah. And so I was just kind of mess with it and I made it. And like, I was like, man, like the temperature was right, the color was right. The way to tell if it's like done is you flip it over and you can like knock on it and it sounds hollow. And it was all that stuff. It was like great. And I was like, dude, I think this turned out. And then when I cut it, it was a little area, like you can see some of the little like holes is what I think they call it the crumb or whatever.
Holes, I think is what they call it.
What is it? There's an opening. Not quite a divot.
No.
Very porous. What is a term for that? What is it? Holes. Yeah. I think that's what it is. How you say holes? I think that's how you say holes. Yeah, you could totally have sourdough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just water and flour. That's all I put in it.
And bread. There's no eggs in there or dairy.
No, just the bread, flour, water, and then salt in it, and then whatever. I mean, I guess you can make it not vegan depending on what you put inside of it. Like, so I made since then.
Yeah. What else you putting in there?
Well,
you putting some of that pork and beef.
Yeah. What else am I going to use the holes for? That's why you want it, baby. That's why you want it.
That's a great joke. That's a great joke. Good job.
Thanks, man. Well, so like,
can we start doing that now? Can we just start congratulating on good jokes? Just be like, that was a good joke. Hey, that was a good one.
You know what? We're gonna pause the show real quick. We're gonna take a moment to acknowledge the joke that you just made. That's a good joke.
Yeah, I just want you to know I heard it. I don't have to hear it back.
You heard.
I heard.
That was good.
Good joke.
Well played.
Me, Funcle, hipster, and his buddy Bogan. Two uncultured dudes, their knowledge is slogan. They hit the streets, trying to find some class. Talking movies and music, trying to amass. Funcle, he wore shades like he's from the block. Bogan rock flannels with his mismatched socks. But they had a vision to broaden their mind with flicks and tunes, leaving ignorance behind. Funcle, hipster, and his pal Bogan. On a quest for culture, minds wide open. From blockbuster indie flicks, their journey to knowledge, they gonna fix.
Welcome to Cultured Dudes, a show where two somewhat cultured dudes try to become a bit more cultured each week. I'm Justin, and all the way out in sunny LA, my co-host Funcle Hipster. What's up, man?
What's up, Daddy Crocker over here?
Oh, damn right, Daddy Crocker. Yeah. Bogan, no more. This is a new era. Daddy Crocker.
You've been using that Dutch oven.
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
So,
tell me about it.
All right. So I have, for those at home, let me tell you about my Dutch oven. This is great. You're going to love it. A friend of mine, shout out Nicole, hooked me up with some sourdough starter. I mentioned it last pod about how I've been kind of researching it and trying to figure it out. I busted out my Dutch oven and I have been baking bread. And it's fucking glory. She loves my Dutch oven. She loves she's requested a Dutch oven. She's like, honey, you know what tonight needs? What?
What's that?
That Dutch oven.
Oh, does
and
it?
I'm like, oh yeah, it does. She's like, no, go bake bread. You sick fuck. So So I've been making bread, working on recipes, doing some shit.
Looks good.
Oh, dude. Tastes good, looks good. I'm still trying to like perfect it. There's a couple things I'm still kind of like dinking around with, trying to get it to look the way that I want. Thank you. That I'm trying to get it to turn out the same way consistently. Because if I can be consistent with it and I know like this is what it's going to taste like or what it's going to look like, I can then start to like step up my game and add some flavors and do other cool stuff. So I'm really excited. So I also do like that epoxy.
Sourdough stuff, man.
I was like, I play a video game with a bunch of friends and we have like a Discord channel that we're just kind of like talking back and forth. And one of them lives in Brazil and Leo, I think he listens to the show. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know. Anyways, so he does
Brazil or Brazil?
Brazil. I say that all the time and he's like, that's so fucking annoying. So annoying. There's two Brazilians that we play with.
Shout out to Leo in Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. This is Brazil. And he's like, all the time. And he's like, I hate that shit so much. That's so fucking annoying, that movie. I'm like, well, there you go. I'll say it again now. Thanks.
Okay.
It's a good joke. Appreciate you. So I will continue. I will continue with
7?
It. 7? Like, you hate it so much because it's funny and you're tired of laughing all the time? Or okay. Good to know. Yeah. And so anyways, we have a channel that's just like food pictures because he's an incredible chef. Like, he's cooked some cool shit. A lot of homemade breads and like, it's just... It looks glorious. And so I started posting my stuff on there. And then I posted a picture of the sourdough. And I made, guys, let me tell you. I made some sourdough recently. Sent a picture of it. Everybody's like, oh, that looks good. So I requested that I be called Daddy Crocker instead of Betty Crocker. Because I don't think there's a male Crocker. Is there a male Crocker?
I don't know.
Who's Betty married to?
Daddy.
Yeah, you're right. Me, baby. So I started making a joke about Daddy Crocker, and he was even like, dude, he's like, that looks really good. He's like, sourdough is so fucking hard to do because you can fuck up so easily with like even doing the starting process if you're not feeding it correctly, and then you don't do it right and it's not proofed correctly, then it can very easily become flat, and it's just anyway. So I got some good feedback from him on that. So I've just been really focusing on bread making.
What a life.
What can I say? I have no time for anything else. So I decided to cancel important things like work and podcasting to fucking make bread. So that's who I am.
Gotta
now.
get this bread going.
Oh, gotta get that bread. They always say, hey, get that bread. Get that bread.
Get that bread.
Making my own, bitches. I got my own shit. So
that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that.
It's fun,
I'm
man.
happy for you.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's oddly relaxing. You think something so complicated like that would be like stressful, but I truly enjoy doing it. There's something about like, so last night Taylor had a friend over and I just had some like music playing in the kitchen. Charlie's watching her Cocoa Melon or whatever it is in the living room, doing her thing, playing. Yeah. And then I'm just in the kitchen. I got music playing and I'm just fucking making bread, dude. And it's perfect. It's so fun. Yeah. I love it so much. Love it so much. But how about you? What do you got going on? How are you doing, buddy?
Nothing as exciting as that. I'm trying to simplify my life and trying to do like, no, definitely not. Nope, not this time of year.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I try to simplify things. I'm trying to get into good habits and staying on those habits, being regimented. And so, I'm currently hard. I'm hard.
Are you hard?
Yep.
Before or after the bread conversation?
During.
I'm there now.
Present.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Cool,
yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. So trying to be really, although I did, and this is something that I kind of brought up earlier. So the universe is trying to get me to help myself.
Yeah.
And I say that because I've made it really difficult for me to get any money. I have like one source, and that's my debit card.
Yeah.
And I lost that yesterday.
Oh, shit, dude.
And so I got a call from my bank today saying that somebody found my card and called it in, and they have to destroy it immediately. Right. And I was like, well, can't I meet up with them? And they're like, no, as soon as that happens, they might have written it down, and it's not a trust situation anymore.
Yeah.
So I have to wait for the credit card to come out to me. And this is Saturday. And so I don't have any funds until probably Wednesday because I made it regimented that the only way that I can get any kind of money out is through my debit card.
Right.
And I still have banking in Chicago. This is how bad of a shopper I am. And if I get money in my hands, I'll spend it.
I'm the same way.
So that's why I make it as difficult as possible.
Yeah. I mean,
so I can't make bread like you can.
Technically, you could probably do like Apple Pay and shit like that on your phone.
Yeah, so that's what I'm using some of these.
Can you? I guess it'd be linked to your bank account and not just a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used Venmo. I was able
okay.
to use a Venmo situation.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, but that's one of those things that like, okay, well, I guess I'll be fasting for a couple of days. No big deal. I've done this for a week before, so not a problem. So that's what I was planning on doing. But then one of the acai bowl places that I go to, I was like, oh, you guys do Venmo? And they said, yeah. So I just scanned their code or whatever. Got my acai bowl.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We've Taylor and I have had conversations about that too. About like, okay, like this week is like we have like 1 week a month that's like our heavy bill week, and it's like, hey, this is bill week. You can't be fucking spending stupid shit. And it happened to be when my card was like expired and I hadn't gone to the bank to get the new card, and so like
Bank of America.
Yeah, the American Standard. American Standard. And so
you gotta make a distinction there.
Yeah, very clear.
Yeah.
And so I had so I didn't spend anything. And so like the next week I did when I got the card. And she's like, "Hey, like what happened? We did so good last week. Why are you doing it?" I'm like, "Well, I didn't have my card." She's like, "Okay, well, let's fucking lose that card again because that was great."
Yeah. It's helpful when you don't have those options.
Have it, dude.
And we survived just fine.
Here I am.
Right?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you. Look at us. This is great.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So,
cool. Good. Well, I'm glad that you're not starving. This week, Funcle and I, we put down the Rolling Stone greatest album list. We're doing a little fun thing. We are doing movie freeze tag. But before we get into what that is and what our picks are, Funcle, have you been digging anything cool? What you got going on?
I got a couple of things. So earlier, maybe a couple months ago, there was TikTok is doing this where they'll start a little song, they'll put it out there, and they'll get some positive vibes back from it. Yeah. And people are like, "Oh, I'm obsessed. I need the song." And it's like, okay, cool. A couple months, we'll finish it, and then we'll put it out. So, a song by Good Neighbors, Starry Eyed. Yeah. That sounds like a Passion Pit kind of thing.
Yeah.
They finally released that single.
Oh, the one that you were talking about that you really enjoyed. Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So they finished the song and then they put it out, and now it's a single. And there's another band that did something very similar, and it's called Shy 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 Girl by Hot and Freddie, and they don't have any albums out, and they just have a couple of singles, and not Shy 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 Girl, which everybody's clamoring about.
Yeah.
And that'll be coming out April 25th.
Dude, that's so cool.
So,
that's so cool.
That's smart marketing that they're doing. And I brought up Noah Khan before, and he's one of the hugest artists right now. He was a failing artist that put his stuff up on TikTok and people liked it. And he was like, "Oh, well, I guess I have to write the rest of this song." And the song was Stick Season.
Really?
Stick
Season. All right.
Yeah.
Check that out too. Well,
have you not heard that song?
I don't recall. You sent me some Noah Khan before.
Okay.
So I'm sure that I have, but it's one of those artists where like you showed it to me and I've listened to it quite a bit. Like I'll listen to it with you, or I'll check it out that week, and then like
and it didn't stick.
It's not stick season.
This ain't stick season. So it's called Stick Season because all the like branches would fall off. So that's like the fall.
Oh yeah.
And so these small sticks would be on the ground everywhere, and they called it Stick Season. And that's I think in the New England area.
Oh, right on. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we listen to so much music and so much like searching on Spotify. Like there's stuff that I like this week that I was really digging, and I was like, "Oh, I should bring this up on the pod." And I'm like, "Wait, fuck, did Funkel show me this, or did I come up with this one? Like, how did I find this band?" And I'm having that inner monologue all week long. Like, I don't care. I want to bring it up anyways. So, I mean, it's easy for me to lose track. And then especially since we're finding so many new artists and like finding new stuff and bouncing back and forth. Like, I couldn't even tell you a song by Noah Khan until I started hearing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I know this guy. But, That's super cool. That's cool that like
Yeah.
instead of like trying to have like some like message board or something to try to contact your listeners or your fans, like that seems like a really cool way to also to garner any kind of like interaction and get views and all that shit too. So that's really cool, man.
True.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that those are a couple songs that are pretty good that I liked. So that's the music aspect, and then there's a show that I can't stop talking about.
Yeah.
That is fantastic, and it's on Netflix. My friend Bryce told me about it, and it's called Adolescence. Have you watched that or know anything about it?
Okay, so I've not seen it, but I think
Okay.
somebody had just talked about that on a different podcast that I listened to.
Okay,
Is it like sad? Is there like some weird shit in there?
There's some sadness to it, yeah.
Okay.
But it's 4 episodes. I'll just give you my little take on it. So it's 4 episodes. It's about a kid that is accused of killing another kid.
Right.
And each episode is shot in one take. So they're like an hour long, each episode. And so the first one is like you're following the police, and the police come and bust in the door, and they go and get this 13-year-old kid, and then they take him to the police station, and you're following the whole way.
Wait, so
And
it's
there's no cuts.
with children, they're able to do that with no cuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking impressive.
It's so incredible.
They can't do
It
that
is
shit with like
fantastic.
trained actors, but you can have 13-year-olds that are able to do. That's fucking cool.
Episode 2 is in a school, and there's like 200 extra kids that are everywhere. And I saw some of the behind the scenes for some of this. The way that they're doing some of these shots are like handing off through windows to other people. And when they're following, they're tracking, like the end of episode 2 is such an incredible shot for a couple of different reasons. It's going from the school. It's following the person that was killed's best friend, following her from the school. And then and we know that it's a one take show now.
Yeah.
And so you see this like camera going up into, and you're like, how the hell are they doing this shot? And so they're walking with her, and then as they're walking, they're attaching it to a drone that is already spinning and flying, and they attach it, and it just seamlessly goes up and goes over into like the parking lot, and then it goes down to where all the flowers, and kids are like putting flowers as a memorial, and it shows you on a different level. It's like this was this close to where the school was.
Whoa.
Because before you didn't really know where the killing was. You think it's like in the woods or something like that. And it just shows you how close it was. So it was amazing to watch that.
Dude, when drones...
It's so good.
That's awesome. Remember that? Was it you that sent me that video at the bowling alley with the drone?
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
we talked about it then. We're like, how
incredible.
incredible that is, and how drones are going to be a huge part of shit like that.
That's
incredible. Dude, that's so cool.
It's a good ass show, man. It's a Brit show too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
What Adolescence?
On Netflix. It is fantastic.
I might check that out.
I tell everybody that I can talk to about it.
Oh, cool.
Adolescence. Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a true crime thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What else?
So that is really good. That's all I can talk about these last couple of weeks since it came out. So that's really good. Righteous Gemstones has a new season out. So that's always fun. Like the televangelist and Danny McBride and Walter Goggins is fucking killing it.
I love Walter Goggins, dude.
As Baby Billy.
Yeah, that was my first
Billy
introduction.
Bunkers.
Yeah, my first introduction to him was Hateful Eight, and he's so fucking good.
He was so good in that.
So good. He was really good.
That was like his big like coming out party was Hateful Eight.
It had to have been, right? Because I mean, I know that he was in like, what was his big thing? Borderland, right? Or something like that? No, Fallout. He was in Fallout. Yeah. And he's like, people love him in that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see him like in like, he's got like some kind of ad spot for like Google.
He's in the new White Lotus too.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen White Lotus. I've heard a
season.
lot about that, but I heard that he's in it. He's great, dude. I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
Stuff that I've seen him in, he's great. So that's cool.
Mhm.
Which I guess
Totally
is
agree.
Hateful Eight.
Yeah. So yeah, the newest season, that's fun. It's great what they're doing. I mean, they're foul, but it's hilarious.
White Lotus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I heard there's some really weird stuff with Patrick Schwarzenegger and his actual brother or something weird or some shit. I don't. It's
his son Patrick.
Right, but I meant like it's Patrick's brother or something like.
Oh yeah. There's
stuff
some
that,
ancestral things.
yeah, some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I was talking about Righteous Gemstones. That's filthy and vulgar and everything.
Oh,
but you're
okay,
right.
okay.
White Lotus is too.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, that's the way to do things anymore. And I saw a couple movies in the theater that are pretty good.
Cool. What you got?
One of them I was excited to see because I didn't get a chance to see it at Sundance this year. And that was The Ballad of Wallace Island. And the story behind that is just like an older like duo singer-songwriter get a gig on this island, and it turns out that the island is just one super fan that hired them to come out there, and they had been estranged from each other for like decades or so.
Oh, wow.
But good music, good feel, and it's like one of the islands around Ireland or something like that. That kind of region.
Is it like thriller style, like Misery kind of a thing, or
no? This is kind of just like a comedy. I would say it's comedy,
cool,
a dramedy. There's some drama in it, but no, it's fun loving.
Cool.
It's mostly joke telling, but then some people get some emotions because they're singer songwriters. You know.
Yeah, naturally.
What are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
So that was really good, and like I said, I missed it from Sundance, and now I got to see it in the theater.
Cool, man.
So
Right on.
that was cool. And then saw Death of a Unicorn, A24 shop.
I haven't even heard of that.
Death of a Unicorn? You haven't heard of that?
No.
Oh, it's got Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega.
Really?
Paul Rudd is
Wow.
Paul Rudd is Jenna Ortega's dad, and they in the trailer they show that they hit a unicorn, and then bad things happen.
Whoa.
Bad things happen. Yeah. It's an A24 movie, so it's pretty messed up. Gets messed up.
It's Paul Rudd. I'm surprised I've not seen anything or even heard anything about this.
You haven't seen the trailer for this? Really? I
I
saw the trailers everywhere.
I truly have not seen anything. Even like on Facebook, I don't feel like I've seen it.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's got a couple different people in it, like Richard Grant, who's an older actor, but he was the father in Saltburn, and he was in With Neil and I, which was shot in the 80s, and that's a lot of people's favorite, but he's a Brit. He's been around for a long time.
Cool.
And Téa Leoni, who's coming back and has this as a role, probably a comeback situation, because I haven't seen her in too many things since Bad Boys. And then Will Poulter, who is the kid from Where Are the Millers, that had his balls bit by a spider or whatever and it swelled up.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's how he's remembered, but he is a really good actor.
Actor that had your balls bit by the spider, right? Was that you?
He's done so many good things since then, but that's how most people remember.
Didn't he get like super jacked too? Am I thinking about the same guy?
He's in good shape, yeah, for sure.
Like with a redhead or like the
yeah, he's redhead.
Yeah, I heard that he got like fit. He got
he's good.
Good for him.
He's fit for sure.
Maybe it's the spider bite. Did he go full
Could have
Spider-Man?
been. Yeah, he's Spider-Man, man.
I want to find some spiders, bite my balls, see what happens.
Spider balls.
Get the spider balls.
Watch
Shooting webs for sure.
He's shooting webs everywhere. Watch out,
man.
spider balls.
Good old spider balls over here.
Yeah. I need some more socks over here.
Damn.
Spider balls coming into your neighborhood.
You need to get those calf ones, my guy, because you're shooting webs, dude. Good spider balls.
Shooting webs. Okay. Spider balls. But that's what I've been digging.
Cool, man.
So you tell me what you've been digging.
Nothing that exciting, that's for sure. So I've got some music. That's pretty much all that. Really haven't watched anything new. I started to watch. I'm really surprised that Charlie hasn't wanted to watch Moana 2. She went through a hardcore Moana phase, had no interest in Moana 2. We finally saw it, but I wasn't like doing other things, so I was kind of in and out of it. So I really haven't had a chance to fully watch it. But from what I saw, it looked pretty good, so that's cool.
It's fine.
Yeah, just this. I had made a comment. I think it was to El Guapo about it, about how like it just didn't seem like the music was there for it. Like it wasn't as catchy and memorable as like the first one. But I don't know. I'll give it a actually watch through and give it its proper watch and see. But
okay.
I mean, I'll do it.
I don't think you have to.
All right, good. I won't then. Fuck it. So the music here.
If she's not involved, what are you studying for?
Yeah, that's true. maybe he'll flip. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I got some music. So obviously, I'm still really big into this whole indie neo soul vibe thing.
Ohio Soul.
Ohio Soul, dude. I'm for it, man. I'm for it. I'm for it.
Yeah.
It is my personality now. I am Ohio Soul.
Okay.
Hogan Daddy Crocker. That's who I am now.
That's who you are now.
So,
All right.
I mean, it's got to the point to where I have Charlie singing Pale J songs. It's so cool.
Wow.
She's actually requesting those, so that makes me happy.
She's got some soul, huh?
She's got some. There's Ohio Soul for her too. But anyways, not a Pale J song. There's a band I found. I think we mentioned them on the pod before, and I think you might have brought them up. I don't remember if it was you or me because I had some songs liked. But Gott's Street Park.
I don't know.
Does that sound familiar?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, maybe it's just something that
Gott's Street Park?
Gotts Street Park is the band. It's in that same kind of like soul vibe. Anyways, they've got a song called Summer Breeze that's really cool. I really like that song. It's also got Rosie Lowe on it, so maybe that'll do something for you. A band that I listen to a lot, and I always listen to the one song in particular, was Nikki and the Dove.
Okay.
They had a song, So Much That Hurts. That was like my jam for the longest time. I looked up like a live version of it. I loved that song by that band. Well, I popped up.
Played on the radio.
Did they really?
No, the song played on the radio.
Oh, I was like,
There's a song that I don't hear anymore. Something like that.
that's by Nikki and the Dove?
I think so.
See, I need to I listened to like a couple other songs and it just didn't do it for me. So
Played on the radio.
doesn't sound familiar.
Played on the radio. There's a song they don't play anymore. Ooh.
Nice.
That's it.
There you go. That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's Nikki and the Dove.
Anyways, not that song. At least I don't think. I don't know what the fuck you were singing. This song is called Gloria. That's really cool. I really like it. It's definitely like that soul vibe that I've been digging lately. So it's really cool. Gloria.
Is it a cover?
I don't think so. It didn't sound familiar. I don't think it's a cover.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit. Not on my list, but a cover that blew my mind. I saw it on YouTube. It was like on like the suggested videos or whatever on YouTube. Chapel Roan has a cover of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wow.
Dude, and it's her playing piano. Or keyboard rather. It's fucking incredible, dude. She's so people like I was reading the comments and they were like, hearing her sing this, it is remarkable that she did not blow up earlier than what she did.
Yeah.
Like she belts out that song and it is fantastic.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so check that out.
Look it up.
Afterwards, I'll have a playlist. I don't know if it's on Spotify or whatever, but I saw it on YouTube.
Okay.
So afterwards, remind me and I'll play that for you. But it's really cool. You at home, check it out. YouTube, look up Chapel Roan, Fleetwood Mac. That's what it was. Okay, next song. This one I just found out about. I felt like I've heard it before, but this song really kind of got me like attached and like listening to this whole particular album. Have you heard of Little Sims? SIMZ?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a song 2 Worlds Apart. Dude, that's so cool. I don't know what I don't know much about Little Sims or anything, but it was on my Discovery and that song was great, dude. It's so cool. Yeah. Definitely more of like a more soul, reminding me very much of like Common. Like Used to Love Her kind of a vibe, that kind of hip hop feel. With a little
like
touch of soul.
Soul?
Yes. Yeah. Really cool. The rest of the album is a little different, so I kind of like that it wasn't that whole genre, so I kind of got a little taste of what they do. But that particular song, 2 Worlds Apart by Little Sims, was really cool. I really enjoyed that. And then back to Pale J. I listened, like there's 2 albums that I listen to a lot. I have them on vinyl now, Celestial Suit and Love
and...
and...
collect.
I got 3 vinyls within the last week, so I'm pretty happy.
You collecting?
Love and Love Songs by Pale J, that album, and Celestial Suit. But I found one called Bewilderment, which is his most recent album. That's great, dude. It's so fun. I am a hardcore Pale J fan. I love it so much. I love it. It's good. So I've been listening to that whole album on repeat quite a bit. And then I did finally pick up Hot Fuss by The Killers. I have that on vinyl. I saw that.
Oh, fun.
Saw that today. Charlie wanted to go to Target. So we walked around Target for a bit, and I saw that. I'm like, fuck, this is my desert island. So I gotta pick this up. Deserted island, not desert. not desert. But yeah, so that's it. That's all I had. Just some music, nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got. So, all right,
Cool.
ready to get into this week?
Yeah, I definitely am.
Right.
I'm excited.
This is such a cool topic. This was your topic that you came up with. And so movie freeze tag. So I will let you describe it because I had some questions that might affect my list. So we'll see how bad I fuck this up. So Funcle, what is movie freeze tag?
Okay. So I did some parameters, but the whole idea is that you have the ability when you're watching a movie, just a movie, not TV shows or anything. Right. We're not doing the Batman series.
Good.
So this is a movie that you can freeze it like you do with freeze tag, and then you can be in that position. So you are now in that position, and it's just autopilot. So now you know the movie, you can just hop in there, and then you can experience as this character.
Right.
And we're just doing for one scene. All right. You're not doing the whole movie. You're not doing the whole life of them. You just happen in for this one scene. You're like you would with wrestling. Right. You're tagging in, you're tagging out.
Tagging in, yep. I did. Yeah. So yeah, those are the parameters I followed. I do have two that were like sequences, but they're all like that same scene. Okay. So I have a couple of those. But yeah, it's such a cool.
I think sequences, scenes,
right.
About the same thing.
But it was hard because there were a couple of characters where I'm like, oh, this whole fucking movie, dude. Like this would be great. The whole experience, like,
true.
Give me some Big Lebowski, the whole thing. That'd be fun as shit. The whole movie.
Yeah. Oh, the parameters. So I made sure to tell you, it's just movies. No porn. We're not doing like sex scenes or anything. Because I think that's probably what
my first one. Right to. First one was Top Gun with Kelly McGinnis and that whole scene.
McGillis.
Yeah.
You love that tongue situation.
It's just so bizarre to me. I needed to experience it. I need to fucking figure it out, man. Maybe I'm just not doing it right.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We did that one, and then we also said no murder. No murder.
Yeah. No murder. You're not. Well, did we say no murder? I said no true stories. No true crime or documentaries.
Oh, you didn't? I don't remember that. Oh, that's fine. I don't have that. But yeah, you told me no murder. So
I didn't say no murders because I'm definitely murdering people.
Well, I did too. And I didn't think about it until just now.
Oh, okay. I said, that's what it was. No documentaries, no true stories.
Gotcha.
So like,
by the way, I'm definitely murdering people.
Sorry. Was that a good joke?
That was funny. That was funny as shit. That was good. Like, wait, I said that? Well, I'm murdering the shit out of people.
I was wrong.
I take it back.
When else could I do this?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it was. No TV shows, no documentaries, no true stories. And I said that because some of these movies can be like based on a true story.
Right.
Like Fargo, it says based on a true story. Yeah. And some of these horror movies and whatnot. So that's why I
would have picked a horror movie?
No, and I'm saying that's just the first thing that came to mind when I said based on a true story.
I don't think I possibly could do a horror movie. Like
you're on autopilot. I
know, but still, like I guess I just don't choose a character that dies, and I'll probably be okay.
Right. That's correct.
Yeah, that's probably smart.
And then no porn and sex scenes. So, yeah,
I'll get them after they see the movie. So
yeah, there we go. Yeah. So,
real quick. So did you treat this as like you were filming the movie, or like this was a real life scenario that you're actually living out this scene?
Yeah, I'm that character as they're living in that universe.
Cool. Yeah.
So I had put some honorable mentions down as well.
Cool.
All that stuff. So
awesome. All right. Well, let's get into it then.
Yes, I'm excited.
Good. Who goes first?
You go first.
I go with my number 5.
With your 5, and then I do 5-4.
Yeah, right? I do 4-3. You do 2. Wait.
Right?
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. It's my list. I thought you would go. It goes with the other person. Nope. Well, you get the 5, that ends up with the 1, right?
I don't know. But we're gonna do it. We'll see what happens. I can't wait to play this out and see what happens.
Hold on. No, let's just do the math real quick. Yep.
You be
Yep. And then I do 5-4.
Then I would do 4-3.
Yep. And then I do we lost it already. 3-2.
Okay. Yep.
3-2.
And then I do 2-1, and then you do 1.
And then I do 1.
And that's with you starting at number 5. Okay.
You
cool.
starting?
All right, number 5.
We got it.
All right, we're back. All right, here we go. We're back.
Yep.
All right, there we go. Good. Did you get all that?
So freeze tag movies.
All right,
Top
so here
5.
we go. My number 5, and this is kind of like a sequence thing.
Okay.
But I chose Harvey Keitel as the wolf in Pulp Fiction.
Oh wow!
Specifically when he comes, I mean, obviously his that whole sequence is great, but I really like the whole coming in and he's talking about like, oh, this is good coffee, a little callback, and he's looking in the car.
Yeah.
And he has the plan, hosing him down. That's such a fucking cool character. That's such a cool.
Yeah.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies, if not my all-time favorite movie, and that is such a cool ass character. I love Harvey Keitel as the wolf.
So let me ask you this.
Ask away.
At what time do you freeze him and tag in?
I tag in when he's at the house and the door opens. He's like, yeah, I'm the wolf.
So you don't get the phone call?
I don't get the
you
phone
don't
call.
Drive over.
I drive
10 minutes when it takes 30.
I mean,
you don't. You're not a part of that.
I don't need to do that. I'm just here to solve a problem.
Okay.
I just want to come in.
Well, we got one.
Oh, good. I heard about that.
You got a car with a body minus a head.
Take
me to it.
Yeah, take me to it. Take me to it. Jimmy, I smelled some coffee in there. Could you give me a cup? How do you take? He takes the same coffee as I do. Lots of cream, lots of sugar. I love that. That's so fun. We just like, oh, yeah. There's a whole big fucking thing beforehand. I don't need you to tell me how good my coffee is. I know my coffee's good because I buy it.
Yeah.
When Bonnie buys coffee, she buys shit.
She buys shit.
But you know what I'm worried about? It's not the coffee, it's in my cup.
And that's where we're going to edit. Then we're going to freeze or we're going to tag out.
I'm not involved in that part. No, I'm back. I'll still take the coffee. I got a wad of cash.
And I'm an oak man.
Oak is nice.
Oak is nice. I forgot to say another thing with the parameter is this is my choice. You don't have to do it. I knew that there was going to be Quentin involved because he's done a lot of movies, a lot of cool scenes. So I'm only choosing one scene from each universe.
Oh, good call. This is my only Tarantino on my list. So I follow the rules. Nice.
Good job.
Thanks,
you followed the rules that I just made up.
Look at me.
Okay, so great number 5.
Thanks, man.
That's fantastic. I mean, there's not many people cooler than Winston Wolfe.
No.
Call me Winston.
Please.
So my number 5, I am a baseball fan, fanatic, and I love it. So one of the all-time classic scenes for baseball is Robert Redford in The Natural.
Yeah.
And that is when he hits the home run at the end. It hits the lights, and the lights explode as they round in the bases in slow motion.
That's cool, man.
I would love to tag in for that final game.
Oh,
and
so
be able to the crack of the bat. I mean, he breaks his bat, and then the kid brings out a different bat. I mean, that whole scene. Have you ever watched The Natural?
I know that scene because I remember the ball hitting and like the lights and that whole. I distinctly remember that. I feel like that's a movie that you would have made me watch, so I'm sure I have, but I've not seen it recently enough to be able to know all the details of that.
The context of everything.
Right. Yeah.
So it is a fantastic movie, and that it all comes together at the end right there, and I would love to be that guy.
Cool, man. It's a good
Robert
pick.
Redford.
Yeah. I mean,
it's iconic. So as a baseball fan, I would love to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So that's my number 5.
Great pick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My number 4 is a movie I don't think that you've seen. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
No.
Okay. You would like this movie a lot because I'm going to name off some people and I know for a fact that you like them.
Okay.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Adam Scott.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Patton Oswalt.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a movie that it's all about like Ben Stiller. He's like an editor for the Times magazine.
Okay.
And it's coming to a close. Adam Scott is like a dick boss or whatnot.
Right.
And he has always played it safe for his life. And the Times magazine is coming to a close, so his job is ending. And he lost the last cover. He lost the cell or the negative.
Right.
For what's going on to the final cover, and he's trying to find it. He can't find it anywhere, and he has to track down the photographer that sent it to him. And so he has all these other negatives, so he's trying to find that and how to do it. So he has to go to where he thinks these pictures are and find out where this photographer is. And in doing so, he daydreams a lot in his life. And so he daydreams about like winning a girl, Kristen Wiig, and like singing a song and doing all these things that he's daydreaming. Well, when he goes and he's finding this photographer, he's doing whatever he can to try to find this negative because his job's on the line. It's the last cover of the Time magazine,
right,
ever. And so there's a scene where he goes and he's Iceland or something like that. Right. And he has to use he used to skateboard. So he uses like longboard and he longboards down a mountain. And it is, and during so the song playing by Jose Gonzalez is playing.
Oh, cool, man.
And it is like a great song. It's a great, like going down the hill. I would never do that. Fuck so I would be freeze tagging and I would do longboard because you're going like 30, 40, 50 miles an hour. I don't know how fast you go, but he's longboarding down this mountain. When he gets to the end of the mountain, he finds the person he needs to find, but they're running out and leaving because a volcano just erupted.
Holy
so
shit.
Now they're fucking driving away from an exploded volcano to try to find this photographer. It is it is so fucking cool. It is a great movie. And so I would want to jump into Walter Mitty and enjoy some of that secret life sauce.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. It's really, you would like this movie a lot.
It is called The Secret Life of Walter
Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Huh.
And it's a remake. They did a black and white one of those years ago.
Cool.
And so it is really, really good. And I think it's one of those movies that I think if you watched it, you would change your life.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It has huge impact on a lot of people, and kind of like a Dead Poet Society, where you watch something like this and the gravitas and the ideology that they're promoting. Right. It's something that just goes into your soul, your Ohio soul, apparently.
Yeah, my Ohio soul. Cool.
Yeah. So that's my number 4.
Cool. Interesting. All right. I'm really excited to check out that movie then.
Oh my gosh. You will love it.
My number 4 is a movie that this was a tough one for me because this whole fucking movie, this character in this whole movie is fantastic. I love it so much. Yeah. It's so fun. Yeah. It's Ryan Gosling as March in The Nice Guys.
Oh,
it's
hilarious.
Every scene with him in it is fucking fantastic, dude.
He's great.
But the scene that I laugh at the most, that I truly enjoy the most, is when they are driving, and he's talking to Healy. He's talking to Kurt Russell. He's
his daughter.
No, he's talking to Kurt Russell, and not Kurt Russell. Sorry. Oh my God. Not Kurt
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Yeah, he's talking to him. It's dark out, and he's driving, and he's like, "I'm falling asleep at the wheel, man." And then Russell Crowe's like, "Just let go of the car. It could drive itself." He's like, "No, it can't." He's like, "Yeah, cars drive themselves, man." And then he's like, he's showing him the gun that he has in his leg, which plays into like the ending scene of the movie. But he's like, "Yeah, man, the car could drive itself." And so you see him holding the wheel, then he just like lets go of the wheel. And he's like, "Huh, I didn't know he could do that." He's like, Russell Crowe is like, "Where you been, man? All cars can do that." And so he just starts smoking a cigarette. And then, and like at the beginning of the movie, they talk about like bees and like the whole the pollution in LA and how it's killing all the bees. And then all of a sudden, what is that comedian? It's Hannibal. I can't remember what his last name is. but he's the dude. He's a funny comedian. And he's the one that has like the meme.
Hannibal
That's like
Buress?
Buress. That's what his last name is. But
I met
anyways,
him.
he have you really?
Yeah.
Oh man, not a nice guy.
Yeah, he was just fine.
Oh, okay. The way that you said that made it seem like he
informed him
wasn't.
that Winnie the Pooh was a female. He didn't know that.
I think you told me the story actually.
Yeah,
I also
I
didn't
did.
know that.
on this podcast.
Maybe I should listen to it once in a while. So
If not, listen to it while you're recording it. Maybe listen back.
maybe listen back and be like, oh yeah, that's an interesting story. Oh bother, I should have paid attention.
We can use the numbers.
I was wondering why we were short one. We only had 2 people listening. What happened? Oh, it's me. I'm the asshole. Anyways, so Hannibal Buress voices over as a bee that's like in the back seat, and he's like, yeah, man, I can't believe you didn't know that. And he's like, you're a bee. How do you know that? How do you know that cars drive themselves? He's like, hey, look, man, with all the pollution, bees been taking cars everywhere. It's great. And so he's having this whole conversation, falling asleep at the wheel, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just that whole sequence. It's one of the sequences that doesn't need to be in the movie, but now that it is, it's so funny. I laugh every time. Where he's like, huh,
Yeah.
I didn't know cars could do that. Where you been, man?
Yeah.
All cars can do this. It's the funniest shit ever. Because I've driven and like, I would let go of the wheel and I would say shit like that. So I would tag out just because it's just a fun, silly scene. I just think it's so funny. I don't know. I enjoy that a lot.
Okay. So you let me get this straight.
I'm going to be falling asleep at the wheel as Ryan Gosling talking to a bee.
Great.
That's what I'm doing.
That sounds hilarious. But you're Gosling,
But
right?
fuck yeah, I'm the Gos.
Okay.
I'm the Gos.
Okay.
I'm always the Gos.
Yeah, you're
Great.
the Gos.
He's great.
Yeah.
That's my number 4. Number 3.
Yeah.
This one, 3 and 2 were tough. I swapped them back and forth several times.
Okay.
But I'm going to stick with it. So my number 3 is Tom Cruise as Maverick, but in the Maverick movie, not Top Gun, the first one.
Oh.
He's in Maverick, and it's when he fucking schools all of the new pilots. And so there's a scene where he gets in there. They're like, he's like, "Good morning, pilots. This is your instructor speaking, and you guys have got to shoot me down. And if you don't, I shoot you back." And he's like, "Well, what do we do if we win?" He's like, "Well, 200 push-ups then." So it's a whole scene where he's like, Maverick, peak Maverick, just fucking putting in work, dude, just icing all of these guys. It's so fun. It's such a cool sequence. It's a long scene, but it's so cool. It's just Maverick being the most Maverick, and he's just doing all of his cool shit. He goes inverted, all that stuff, man. That was like one of my favorite aspects in Top Gun to begin with, is just Maverick being Maverick. And you really get to see it in that particular scene in the new Maverick movie. So I just fucking love that, man. It's so fun.
That's a great pick.
It's cool. It's a cool movie, dude.
Yeah. So cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I had that on my honorable mention.
Oh, did you
Not
really?
That exactly scene.
What scene did you have?
Movie.
The one with Rooster?
The final run.
Yeah.
The final run. Yeah.
I almost picked that.
Yeah.
Where he's like, they were talking about like dropping down the time to like 4 minutes or something. And then they're like, we can't do that. And then he just fucking shows up. And he's like, set the timer to 2:15. And they're like, that's fucking impossible. And he fucking puts in work, dude. See, I like that scene, but I like when he's schooling the other pilots, because then it's cool.
Yeah.
That whole fucking movie, man.
That movie
Even with
is
him
awesome.
and Rooster in the end, when they're in that ship, that ship. Hello, what am I fucking talking about? In that plane, and they're just
Plane. The time cap.
It's so cool, dude. It's so cool.
Great. Okay. So my number 3, another iconic scene.
Yeah.
And so much so that they use that as their like calling card for their studio now. And that is the E.T. bike flying scene.
What?
At the very end of E.T. So Amblin Entertainment would have the bike go over the moon.
Yeah.
And so that is like their icon for their Amblin Entertainment. And then DreamWorks had the moon as well, and that's a play off of E.T. as well.
I'm a fucking idiot, because when you said they use that for the studio, I thought you meant for like casting. And I'm like, how the fuck are they going to have somebody riding a bike over the moon for a cast? Like, all right, so this is the movie, but The audition is you getting into
Really
his bike.
easy.
And I was
All you
like,
gotta do-
what? How does that fucking... What are you talking about? Yours makes a lot more sense. I'm a fucking...
Yeah, a little bit.
I guess I can't take
You
Daddy
get that
Cocker. I'm
Bogan
still a
title
fucking...
back. You're still... Name me what you want. You're still a Bogan.
So I'm like, really? Like, I can't picture Will Ferrell coming in and auditioning for something and be like, all right, I need you to get on this bike. Get on this bike. All right, ride this over the moon real quick. And action.
You need more height.
No.
You need to get...
He's not even fucking doing it right, man. He's not.
Yeah.
Nah, this isn't going to work, Will. Sorry, bud.
No. Different. So yeah, the ET bike scene at the very end is when they have you ever seen ET all the way through?
I've seen ET.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would be tagging from the moment that he sees that he is alive. And so I would be Elliot.
Oh, okay.
And so Elliot gets him, and then they escape from the government.
Right.
They're riding away from their bike, and then they split up, and they're riding. So he's got that iconic red hoodie
on.
and then E.T. has the white blanket over his head, and then they elude all these government officials, and then they get to fly up into.
I'm surprised you weren't. I would have been E.T. Can I be
Gives me
E.T. in the
emotional
basket?
right now. Just thinking about it.
It gives you a what?
Gets me emotional.
Oh, my audio cut out for a second, and I didn't hear what you said. It gives me a. And I'm like,
gives me a boner right now.
The only thing that makes me harder is riding a bicycle over the moon. That sucks, man. I don't know what chasing that dragon for a while, dude.
It gets me emotional because I mean he's like saving his best friend, and they're going to his home, and then the spaceship comes down, does the Elliot and does the phone home touch.
They touch tips.
Yeah, they touch tips, man, and it glows.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
That's a solution. How you gonna know where the tip is if it ain't glowing?
It ain't glowing. I don't know where the hell. That's a fat guy problem, buddy. I don't know. That's a fat guy problem. That makes me think of that.
That's the solution to a fat guy problem. Get that tip
You got
glowing.
two options. You could exercise and stop being a fat slob, or
What's the second?
get that tip glowing.
Get that tip glowing.
It's like
take it.
Anchorman 2 when he's blind and he's like, I started jerking off to a bottle of Mrs. Buttersworth, and Paul Rudd's like, how did you not know? Like, what did you? Don't you know where your penis is? Like, you're standing there, like, you know what that is.
Yeah.
Anyways, E.T.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Great analogy. It's totally like that.
In hindsight, not so much. Not so much, actually. Now that I think about it, completely different.
But thank you. Yeah. So that's my number
So
three.
your tip's glowing. You're having a good time.
With my best friend. I'm getting home.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. So that's my number three.
Okay.
Number two.
Oh.
This is where some mayhem comes into play.
Shit.
Tarantino shows up.
Oh,
all right.
Dude. This is
So
if this is the one I'm thinking. This is the one I
You
wish
wanna
I would have
guess?
done. Is this Kill Bill?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I almost had this, but I thought your note said no murder, and I'm like, that's a lot of murder.
Oh. she cuts a lot of limbs off.
Oh,
But there's some murder going on.
1,000% some murder.
Oh yeah. So it's the House of Blue Leaves restaurant scene, Kill Bill Volume 1. I'm tapping in when they're going into that restaurant.
Yeah.
And so she's walking in there. She's at the bathroom. Yeah, she's walking by that. They have a great tracking scene in there.
Yeah.
So there's a tracking shot, goes all through the restaurant, and then it goes up on top in the bathroom, and then it comes back out. That's fucking dope too.
It's cool because you had the band playing the whole time. It's so cool.
Band
man.
playing. Then they stop playing when there's some mayhem.
There's some mayhem.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so
Yeah.
cool. Are you
So
fighting
that whole-
Oren, Ishii as well?
I'm fighting them all. Go. I'm fighting the crazy 88s.
Oh, I forgot
As soon
about
as I go in
Go-Go.
that restaurant, That's the
true.
sequence.
That's a whole sequence. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's taking on the Crazy 88s. She's taking on Oranishi. She's taking on Gogo.
Dude, that's so
with
fucking
that spike
cool.
ball. Ooh. Yeah.
It's gonna hurt, but it's gonna be fucking
killer.
cool as shit, though, dude.
Yeah, man. I'll have some pain, but it's worth it.
It's worth it.
I win.
I'm sorry for my insult earlier. So cool. Silly girl.
Silly girl?
Silly Funcle.
Yep. And she was just known as the bride.
Right.
Because her name isn't revealed until volume 2.
Right. Oh, yeah, exactly. Because one of the video games I play, somebody had the name where it was, their name was Kiddo B. And I'm like, oh, that's a Beatrix Kiddo reference. Cool. That's awesome.
Right.
But yeah, you don't realize that until the second movie because they blurred it all out. That's that cool little sound effect when they talk about it.
It's fun.
That's such a cool movie, dude. I love that movie so fucking much. God, that's so cool.
But that scene also, Ort said there was too much blood, and they had to change the blood color,
white, right?
And into black and white because they were trying to slap an NC-17 or an X on them for that.
They changed the blood color to what?
Oh, it's just it's not as rich a red.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I think just to show that this, there's nobody that will ever gush like this.
I mean, that one dude has his arm and he's just spraying.
Spraying everywhere. Yeah, just like me and ET, just
spraying everywhere. He's
our glowing tips.
Oh,
you know,
man.
it really makes me spray. Fucking glowing tips.
Dory Hanzo. That's what gets me going. So we should do a watch along with Kill Bill Volume 1. That's such a fucking awesome movie, dude. I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
Volume 2 is cool, but Volume 1 that's where it's at, dude. I love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah, right
Great
off the bat. Thank you.
I'll have that on my honorable mention because I didn't think I could have that. That was one that was so cool, man. I love that so much.
I think we both have the same ideas about that. So sorry that I misspoke and said murder to you, and I didn't mean that.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
For me, number 2. Number 2. We didn't really talk about it much, but this was before some tragedy hit Hollywood. So we lost Val Kilmer, and we're both big Val Kilmer. I mean, it's fantastic. I love Val Kilmer. Top Gun. He's a Batman. I love it. I love Val Kilmer. But my favorite Kilmer, I mean, it's fucking Doc Holliday in Tombstone, man. Yeah. So cool.
He's great.
So cool.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite scenes that I would tap out for is when they're in the Oriental, and Johnny Ringo comes up, and then they do the little Latin exchange.
Yeah.
And then he fucking pulls out the pistol. He's like, "Oh, be careful, John. You heard he's real fast." And then he does his little trick, and then Doc does it, but he does it with the cup. And I think that's just such a fucking cool moment.
The ultimate badass moment.
Dude, and he's got some cool moments in that movie, but the fact that he did it with a cup and everybody there's watching, and then they start chuckling because they realize what he's doing. He's doing the exact same moves. It's just such a cool ass moment, dude. I loved that scene.
It's awesome.
It's so
hell
fun.
yeah.
It's so
I mean,
fun.
that's an iconic scene as well. I mean, so many people know that. And do you know what they say in Latin?
I looked up translations, but I do know for the most part. Yeah, it's like, in vino veritas and wine is truth. And then I think Johnny says something about something. I don't remember what the first exchange is, but basically back and forth about how was it something?
Do as you do best.
Do as you do best, right? Yeah, and then something about I can't remember what it all is. Yeah. I looked it up because I thought it was such a cool exchange because I wanted to know what it was. Yeah, something about experiences like your master or do what you do best, and then he says passe requiesce, whatever, like rest in peace kind of a thing. It's cool. It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Well,
do you know it better? Do you know what he actually says?
Well, I know it's shaky like that as well. Yeah, but then Doc says something to him, is like, well, I don't believe that. And then Ringo says that well, experience is something that is a tool,
Right.
and now I'm going to kill experiences for fools,
Right.
and I am going to kill you now. And he
Right.
said, "It's your funeral."
It's your funeral. That's what it was. Yeah, something like that. I looked it up before. I watched it a couple times and didn't know what it was, but I'm finally like, because I know in Veritas, like in Vino Veritas is like such a thing that's
Yeah,
a big marketing
I
thing.
used to have a shirt that had that on there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's such a fucking cool exchange. That whole scene, he's badass. There's a lot
So
of tension in
cool.
it, and then he breaks it
Yeah.
and goes, "That's Latin, honey."
Yeah,
Evidently, Ringo's an educated man. Now I really hate him.
I really hate him.
That's so fucking cool. You don't hate
Yeah,
him. You don't
that
even
is-
know him. It's so fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a cool. It's peak cool badass Doc Holliday in that scene. I just love that so much. So number 2.
That's a great pick. That's
two.
a fantastic pick.
Thank you.
Good job.
Number 1.
Number 1.
This is
the big one.
man. This is probably one of my favorite scenes in any movie.
Okay.
I absolutely adore this scene so
Yeah.
fucking much.
Mhm.
And it is an opening sequence, and it's the Baby Driver when they
Oh.
pull up to the bar,
That's
or they pull
awesome.
up to the bank, and you've
Yeah.
got the bootleggers playing,
Yeah.
music's playing. It's cool, and I want the whole thing, not just the cool ass driving sequence. I want him. They
You get to
pull
hear
up.
the music.
You pull up, yeah.
Yeah.
You pull up to the bank, and you're sitting there. They all get out,
Mhm.
and then the music playing, and then you're just tapping along in the car because that's shit that I do anyways. And then they get into the car, and then it's fucking fleeing from the police. It's business time, and he just fucking drives like a fucking
Nobody.
oh, so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Bell bottoms. I think I said bootleggers. But bell bottoms.
The Bill Bottom
Groovy.
Blues.
Bell bottoms. It's such a cool sequence, man. That whole driving thing is fun. We showed who do we show that to? I think I showed it on a different pod that I was guesting on.
Okay.
That I showed them that sequence because they hadn't seen Baby Driver yet, and then
Oh my
somebody else
gosh.
had one of them hadn't seen it, and then the other host like had watched it quite a bit. And we're like, oh, dude, that fucking opening sequence,
Yeah.
right? It's so cool, man.
Right out the gate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. So that was my number 1 was
That's very cool.
Baby Driver in that opening sequence. So cool.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have any honorable mentions?
I had a few. Do you want to? Oh yeah, because we're getting ready to do your number 1. Yeah. So a lot of my honorable mentions it was tough because I was choosing like movies. Like there's one that I had written down was in Grandma's Boy, Alex.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they're having a big party at Grandma's house, and then they're just hanging out. They're smoking a bunch of weed, which I can never do because I was
Frankenstein.
call it the Frankenstein. Why do you call it that? Because when you smoke it, you walk like this. But he's fucking hanging out, dude. He's playing like video games. He's playing fucking Street Fighter.
What a life.
It's cool. Ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah.
They're on rye. Or whole wheat. It's just so fun, dude. It's such a fun sequence. I love that so much. That was a really cool movie. As like a gamer guy, that's just a fun movie. I enjoy that. I had the other one that I was really struggling to. I didn't want to put too many like obvious ones. For me, an obvious one is John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Jack Rabbit Slims. That whole sequence, like pulling up and then walking in, doing all that. That's such a fucking cool sequence. I love that whole scene.
Yeah.
That was one.
Just that date.
Just that date, the whole date. Well, minus the adrenaline shot. Right.
That would be cool too.
That'd be fun. Fucking trippy.
It's fucking
It's fucking
trippy.
trippy.
Absolutely.
There were so many just from Pulp Fiction that.
But again, you're on autopilot, so you know what's happening, and you're just experiencing it.
That's true. That's true.
So you're saying all the shit that he said.
Get the hiccups. Yeah, that'd be fun as shit.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Pick up your phone, Lance. You call me on a finger.
Yeah.
Dude, this is kind of embarrassing, but somebody posted it was a thing on Facebook, and it was like, you can't like picture who this person is by just like a piece of article of clothing, and it was just like a shot of like over the shoulder, but it was Kurt Cobain's cardigan, and I saw that, and I was looking at it, I'm like, is that fucking Lance? And like my first thought was Lance and his fucking robe, but it was Kurt Cobain. Anyways, it's like that whole movie. There are so many lines in that movie, or like roles, like being Samuel L. Jackson quoting Ezekiel 25.
Yeah.
That'd have been fun. That'd been
Jules
really,
Winfield.
Yeah, man. Pip.
Yeah.
And you ain't talking shit out of this. That'd been fun. I didn't really write any down. Those are just ones off the top of my head that I knew that I really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that I wanted to put on that I thought might have been weird was in Top Gun, the volleyball scene. I think that would have been fun to play volleyball. And volleyball.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
Sure could be.
And I'm ripped. Wait,
Yeah.
is it my body type or my...
No, you're doing everything that they're doing.
Yeah, but
you're in their body.
my body. Okay, then yes, then I'm definitely doing that.
Yeah.
Because if it's me now playing volleyball with those guys...
Which one of those guys are you playing volleyball, though?
Oh, who am I going to
be? Are you still doing Tom Cruise? Because he's, what, 5'6"? 5'5"?
I'll be Goose. I'll be Mother Goose.
Mother Goose?
He's wearing a shirt.
All those guys
he's wearing a shirt. It's more my style.
You could pick Iceman or Slider, and they have these ripped bodies.
Slider stinks.
Why would you not pick those?
Slider stinks. Iceman?
He does.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Slider.
That's 9.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, a good joke, right? You stink. Fuck, man. I'll be Mother Goose. I don't care. I don't want to be shorty. I'll be Mother Goose.
All right. Yeah, the shirts and he wasn't playing for anybody except the game. Mother Goose, you pussy.
Mother Goose, you pussy.
Yeah. So he stares there and gets reprimanded for them, and then Tom Cruise hauls off and goes and bangs Mel.
I take it back. I'm being Tom Cruise.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
I forgot I got to speed on my motorcycle to go bang Charlie real quick. Let me go do that real quick.
Gotta go, man.
I gotta go. I got dinner plans. I gotta bounce.
You got plans. Yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe, you know what? One more.
Go ahead.
I think it's a super minor role, but I think it'd be fun. And that would be John Cusack in High Fidelity.
Okay.
I think just, I'm trying to think of a specific scene, but I think just in general, just like maybe when Barry comes in with a mixtape.
Okay.
That'd be fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have anything else. I didn't write any down. But
you didn't want to do anything like otherworldly or anything? That would be cool. Or you just want to do the shit that you could do in this world.
Yeah. Let's go back to my time traveling fucking thing. What do you want from me here? I'm a simple man with simple pleasures.
You want to go work at a record
Wait a minute.
store.
You want to go stand in a record store and talk about music? You could do that tomorrow. Could.
In fact, I hope you do.
Actually, you should. You should probably go do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I could go play volleyball too. Fuck, man.
You could play volleyball too.
I can go talk to a bee. I'm sure I can find one. Can't fly a pilot.
You could fall asleep driving. I've done it.
Wasn't as cool as that, though. That car sure as fuck did not drive itself. I can tell you that one right now.
Right.
And I can listen to the bell bottoms. My fucking list sucks. I really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're robbing a bank, so I can understand.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to rob a bank.
Yeah. Yeah. But
you keep doing all this shit tomorrow, dude.
No, you could be. Those are all pretty cool things, though. You couldn't be Doc Holliday. That dude was the best.
No way.
At doing that. Yeah, we couldn't even explain what they said in Latin, let alone speak the Latin.
Yeah, I'm not educated. He doesn't hate me. I'm good.
He loves me.
He loves me. God, he loves me so
I'm an
much.
idiot.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I could have a spelling contest with Ike. But not with Doc. Okay, some of my honorable mentions. The Avatar scene where he goes up and gets the biggest whatever animal that was.
Oh, yeah, when he charms that thing.
Yeah, because it's never looking up.
Yeah.
And so he gets on that big one that's never been captured by any avatar anywhere.
That's such a cool line too, where he's like, he's the top predator, and nobody's ever attempted to tame him because he never looks up. That's such a cool line.
And then he hops on that thing, and then he brings it down there, and it shows everybody there that like, hey, I'm badass.
Yeah.
But you get to see all of that avatar.
I actually
it's gorgeous.
Kind of sort of got to experience that a little bit. At Disney,
please explain.
At Disney, there is a ride that's literally. So, was it at Universal? I think it was at Universal. Not Universal. No, sorry. Hollywood Studios, not Universal. Hollywood Studios. There is a ride where, and it's cool because the line to get into it, they actually have floating rocks. So it's like you're on Pandora. Wow. So as you go in and you sit inside this, it's almost like kind of like a motorcycle ride. Like you're sitting in it, you move forward and they strap you in. but it's got a giant projector screen in front of you. And
Yeah.
so you literally, as you're riding it, it's called Flight of the something. But you are on that thing and you're going down, back and flying around. It's supposed to replicate that scene.
That's cool.
And it's fucking awesome, dude. That's a really cool moment. So yeah, that's a great pick. That's a great pick. That's cool.
All right. So that's good. I could do that tomorrow then.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at me.
Idiot.
Idiot. Jurassic Park pre-breakout. So
that'd be cool shit.
I see the Triceratops, the big pile of shit. And I see, I see the Brontosaurus.
You get to hold the baby Velociraptor being born.
Yes.
Oh man.
So I would tap into Sam Neill for that.
Yeah.
And be able to like take off his sunglasses in a weird way.
Grab Laura Dern and her head.
Yeah.
Be fun.
That's what I would do. So that's an honorable mention. And if our buddy Rude is listening, he's probably chomping at the bit. So Indiana Jones, the mine ride.
Yeah.
So Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Mm-hmm.
So they're on that mine that's going around and they're fighting everybody off and they're trying to get at that. So that one I would be on. I'd freeze tag into that.
Cool.
And then Interstellar, the black hole scene where you haven't seen Interstellar.
I don't think I've seen. I always get that one and Gravity mixed up.
Interstellar is superior movie.
Yeah.
That
Gravity
movie
was
is
mediocre anyway. So I mean, I enjoyed it, but all right.
It won some Oscars. I mean, it's a quality movie.
Who was in Interstellar? Is that the
Interstellar
Pratt one?
is Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
It's done by Christopher Nolan. So Michael Caine is in it. Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong.
What one am I thinking of? What space movie am I thinking of with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence?
You're thinking of The Passenger.
Passenger. Fuck. That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were on a ship together for a long time.
Right. And he ends up waking up.
They were the only two people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Cool. Yeah. So Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey, it's like a futuristic kind of a time, like not too distant future from where we are now on Earth, and they're trying to save the Earth. And he has to go out and do some exploring. Matt Damon's in it.
Matt
Damon. But it is a fantastic movie, and it gets better every time I watch it.
Okay, cool.
I've seen it at least a dozen times now, and I saw it most recently. They re-released it into theaters, and it was at the IMAX. And watching any kind of space movie, you need to see on that big scale.
It's so cool, man.
It was incredible.
That's great.
Yeah,
cool.
That moved into the top 20 all-time movie.
Wow,
for me. Interstellar. It's so good, man. It's so good. So that, and then of course the Top Gun Maverick final run. So that one, and those are just the honorable mentions. So my number one, again, we're doing just like one scene from a franchise, and so this franchise, I think we all know that Star Wars is a big franchise, and you could be Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One.
Yeah.
You could be Ewan McGregor and Obi-Wan, where he kills Darth Maul or he cuts him in half.
Yeah.
But the scene that I took from all this is pod racing.
Dude.
That pod racing scene is so fucking cool.
It's awesome. And it's a long ass scene too.
It's a long scene.
I remember the first time I saw it, I was like,
saving the universe, right?
Right. But I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, this is a bit fucking much. But dude, that whole scene is such with Savolba. It's so cool. Dude, I love that. It's such a cool thing, man.
If I could tap into that and then do the freeze tag with him and then take down yes. Oh man, that is so much fun and going back and forth. I mean, most people would probably say the end of Return of the Jedi, or not Return of the Jedi, the first one, where he shoots the thing in the 2 meter whatever, and it explodes the Death Star. Right. Most people would say that because you're Luke Skywalker and you're flying in there, but for me, pod racing was a great scene. And
That's
I'd love
such a
to
cool
do that.
one, man. That's a really cool scene in that movie.
Yeah.
There's so speaking of one that should have been on my honorable mention. I literally watched it. We talked about it beforehand. Was in there's another Skywalker scene. This is a quick spoiler. So for the Mandalorian, if you haven't seen the Mandalorian, this is a spoiler. 3, 2, 1. In like the 16th episode, I'm not sure how. I've not seen all of Mandalorian, but there's an episode where Mando is going after Grogu, Baby Yoda. He's captured, he's trying to pick him up, and the episode is called The Rescue. And there's a moment where like they need help, and then you just see like I one of my favorite things is fan reactions, and if you watch on YouTube, fan reaction of this episode is I cried. But there's a moment where I got so cheery. It's so beautiful. But this episode is a real roller coaster. But there's a point where they're like kind of in like this standoff situation where they need help, and they end up like looking on the radar, the little monitor, and you see a solo X-wing fly across, and they're like a fucking X-wing, like, oh great, one person, one Jedi, that's great, and then you just see peak Luke Skywalker. It is everybody compares it to Darth Vader's Rogue One because you see him like get off on the ship and he just fucking puts in work. Dude, it's CGI Hamilton. We're gonna watch it after this, but you just see him do some fucking cool shit. It's his peak most powerful Jedi shit, and he just destroys. And it's such a cool. That is one of my favorite Star Wars moments. Is seeing that. Like it's fucking incredible, man.
That's awesome.
So good. That one's for you, Ort, because I remember you calling me out for that shit. Fucking incredible. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to steal your shit, but yeah, that's
you
great.
You on anything, you're adding to it, man.
Yeah, so much fun.
Yeah. Steak isn't great without some salt and pepper. So thanks for seasoning it.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job. So yeah, that's my number one is pod racing. Now this is pod racing.
That's so fucking cool, man. That's such a cool.
Yeah. It'd be awesome to be able to do that.
I'm surprised. That's like a lot of people talk shit about that sequence in that movie. I'm surprised that was your number one. I don't think I ever would have guessed that. I never would have guessed that as your number one. Yeah.
Oh, good.
A lot of people. Yeah.
I want to keep them guessing.
Nice. You got me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got me guessing.
Got you.
Got me.
So yeah, that's our freeze tag situation.
It's fun, man. I really enjoy that. That's a really cool little topic.
Yeah. If I do that a week from now, 5 different probably.
It'll be 5 different if you give me 10 more minutes because these are the ones that I got. I wasn't even thinking about.
Think about some now.
Yeah, like let me be C-3PO on fucking Endor. I'm a king. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I'm too busy fucking thinking. I don't like. Should we redo the episode?
Yeah, maybe we start it over.
Let's do top 10.
We'll do a freeze tag with ourselves. Let's go to autopilot.
That's funny. All right, guys. Well, there you go. So that was
any recommendations?
Oh, I don't have any recommendations. Yeah, watch these fucking movies. Okay. What do you got?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Definitely watch that.
I'll watch it. And
then
watch that.
Honora and A Complete Unknown are now streaming.
I just saw that it's on Max or Hulu, one of the two.
One of them.
Yeah, I don't know which one, but I saw
check it out.
that.
Let me know what you think.
I got to get some stuff done tonight. So oh man, it's so early in the morning. Maybe tomorrow I'll watch Complete Unknown. I'm really excited. Hey, do you know is Iron Claw streaming anywhere?
It was on Max for a long time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. I was just thinking about that. I don't know what it was. I think I saw something on Facebook about Zac Efron, some article.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I wanted to watch Iron Claw.
Yeah. It should be. Well, it was on
Max.
Around December. I think it was on Max.
Cool. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
You guys got some recs. Do you have anything else? Any other recs? Anything else you want to plug? Or
No. Let us know. Excuse me. Look at this. Yeah. It's late night. I'm sorry. That was super rude.
Yeah, it was. You fuck.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's right.
Not to you.
Oh.
We're doing a podcast yawning to the audience.
I forgot we're going to put this out there for other people. I thought we were just having a conversation. It's That's funny.
That's funny. That's an 8.
That's good. Yeah, 8. I'll take it. I'll take an 8. That's a good score. I'll
Yeah,
take
it's
it.
pretty good. It's solid, man.
Take it.
It's solid.
I've been watching a lot
no,
of
I
his
can't
shit.
think of anything else.
Cool.
I would like to know some of the things that we missed and other people letting us know what they think.
Yeah, so you should be able to. I'm not sure. I think you can do it on Apple too, but I'm a Spotify guy, so all my point of reference is Spotify. But you should be able to leave a comment on this episode, or this video is going to be on YouTube. So head over to our YouTube channel, Culture Dudes Pod, or podcast. I don't fucking know what our channel is. Culture Dudes, look that up, and then you can watch this episode, and then. Yeah, that's kind of all I know about that. But let us know what your thoughts are. You can check out the website, culturedudes.com. You can see some merch we have over there. You can contact us there that way. Facebook. What else we got? TeePublic. That's where all of our T-shirts and stuff are. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got. So I think that's it. So thanks for hanging out with us. And until next week, Funcle.
Keep spinning what you're digging, y'all.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
And we will see you next Tuesday, y'all.
Your Mama Juicy.
Funcle, hipster, and bogan on the rise. They've come a long way. You won't believe your eyes. From uncultured beginnings, now they're in the know. Talking movies and music, their intellects they show. But now their culture just ends up bogan no more. They hit the galleries, discussing Van Gogh. From Picasso to Warhol, they put on a show. Funcle and Bogan, culture to the core. From their roots in ignorance, they saw art, literature, and got the gist. Funcle and Bogan, they can't be dismissed. So he's to Funcle and his pal Bogan, from uncultured beginnings to minds that are woken. They've broadened their horizons, expanded their view, and embracing culture, and they're not through. Funcle and Bogan, culture to the core. From their roots in ignorance, they saw art, literature, and got the gist. Funcle and Bogan, they can't be dismissed. So now you see that cultures can be Funcle, setting their minds free. They'll keep on learning, that's just what they do. See you next Tuesday, suckers, that's some culture dudes.
Would you like to hear some shit I say to customers?
Yeah, oh, fuck yeah.
Real
Bear
quick?
shit in the woods? Yeah, tell me.
All right. So, a woman had a fancy midriff flannel on, and I say, boy, you know how to juice it up on a Tuesday.
You got a canoe for that cooter? Because you're juicing it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
You know how to juice it up on a Tuesday. I don't know what that meant.
I don't know if she did either. That's why she was just like, thank you. Wow.
These are all like positive reactions I got from.
Okay, good.
All right. In the elevator, there's 3 people. All right. There's a girl, a guy, and myself. And guy had on really tight pants.
Oh.
Guy exits.
Juicing it up on Tuesday, aren't you there, bud?
So the guy gets out, and as he gets out, he says, "God bless." And we both look at each other. The door closes. The woman says, "Those were some skinny jeans." And I said, "Yeah, I thought you're supposed to leave room for Jesus."
How is Jesus going to get into these pants? Look at this.
He said, "God bless." He's like, "Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, Jesus."
Good luck.
They're so tight.
Oh, God. What was her reaction?
We both just started laughing.
That's fucking great. That's fantastic. What a line.
Yeah, so those are the only two things I wrote down, and that was on June 7th, 2021. These are my notes. These are the things I take time to sit down and write that I never read again.
I can't wait till we get to 2025 notes. This is going to be fantastic.
It's got to be great. So on topic. Yeah,
that's funny shit. That's good. That's great.
What am I getting? Am I getting a 10 on that?
I'll give you a 10. That was
okay. Thank you.
That was a good joke. That was a good line.
Thank you.
That was a good line.
Thank you. Do you have random notes like that? Or do you?
I used to well, see, a lot of times I'll think about writing it down, and then I just don't, because I'll even do it on my phone, on my notes app or something.
You'll get caught up doing something.
I'll be
else.
like, oh, dude, that's funny as shit. Like, once I'm done with this, I gotta write that down. Don't forget that,
Yeah.
And then I forget that.
Yeah.
Because I do it all the time. Because I'm constantly going into places and talking to people and saying shit that.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do a better job. I think I'll just in the moment be like, was that funny? What's my score? Should I write that one down? Should I write that down? Yes, thank you for this. Quick survey. I've got a podcast. Do you think this is worth bringing up on the pod? Would you laugh at this if you listen to this? All right, thank you.
No.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Next question. Nose in the stink, tongue in the pink. Unrelated, obviously. Oh. All right. Yes. All right. All right. Well, then I got a couple more questions for you.
What suite are you going to, and when will you be done?